Hey, I got her in. Come on. Come on. Tune in right now. We can go up. Oh yeah, you tuned in right now. Streetz 105.1, Kenny Moore, I'm in the building. That's your guest in the building, man. Say what's up to me.
Man, this Empress Goonie in the motherfucking building. Y'all turn them radios up right the fuck now. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
I told y'all I knew. I was excited about this one. Yeah, you know what? I would give a long introduction. I got some birthday shout outs and shit, but we're going to get right to the shit. I just feel like we got to get right to the shit.
Why not?
Watch this. Watch this.
St. Louis, St. Louis,
Mission nips up when he kiss me, I'm on in his mouth. We be so loud and we be going round after round. Let's round, slip them one and strokes be hitting. If he ain't got it on quick, he pay my rent, this nigga. If he ain't walk, don't excite me, baby. Let's take us a minute to sex from the beat.
yeah.
I just might piss me off, I just might change your name up in my phone. Boy, it's so good and it's fully grown, I can't be mad for long.
I told y'all. Streetz 105.1, Kenny Moore, man.
Yes, sir,
Fucking banger right there.
Yes, sir,
Fucking banger right there. Fake love,
Fake.
real hate.
You know.
Fake love, real hate.
Y'all know how that goes. Be a lot of that out here. You know? Gotta speak on it, shit.
So we no longer the queen. We the
Empress, you know, elevation.
Ooh, we on they ass. That we was doing something at first, and now we doing even more.
Yeah, we doing bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things. I want to welcome you to the show. I appreciate you for pulling up.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Man, this all love, man. And I mean, you got a lot of shit going on. We've been playing that red flag up here.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I see you tapped in.
Yeah, we've been playing that red flag up here. And like I said, you one of the people that followed all the instructions. You send your music to the email, MP3 format, artist name, track name, Instagram name for a shout out. It was that easy, right?
Yeah, simple. Simple math.
Why they make it so hard?
I don't know, man. People be fried. Moving around. You know. Some people just don't be focused enough.
Yeah, man.
Or some people just do too much talking and not enough action. You know?
There it is.
Actions speak louder than words. That's
Okay. Okay. So, all right. We got the project out. No features.
No features. Go get that.
Go get that right now on all platforms. I wanted to ask you, was that just, I know you've been doing music with a bunch of guys and a bunch of groups and, you know, you've been doing your thing. Was that like I'm stepping out on my own, or
yeah.
was it, what was it?
Yeah, it's like a lot of people been hitting me up like, do some songs on your own. Like I want to hear you by yourself. Like I got music before. Shout out Smoke and Mirrors. Tied in since 1985.
Mm-hmm.
I got music before. I joined forces with them and started doing features with a lot of other tied in since 1985 artists.
Gotcha.
But since then, people been really tapped in even more. So they've been like, okay, I hear all these features with Smoke and Mirrors artists. Let me hear just you right quick.
And that's hard because now you get the dope thing about that. You get their fans.
Yeah.
You build your own fans. It works hand in hand. I always say like the group thing, it works a lot. It work in your favor. And then for you to like do it on your own and show up on your own, that's what really fuck them up.
Thank you. I had to. Like, man. I had to.
Alright, so let's take it back real quick. Where you from?
I'm from downtown, D-Tech, baby, 7th Street, you know, 3rd floor to be exact.
Alright, from the concrete. Okay. High school.
My high school, man, I went to a bunch of them, but I graduated. Yeah, I went to Vashon, Berkeley.
Berkeley. Talking to the mic too. I want the people to hear.
I went to Vashon, Berkeley. I graduated from ICPHS. That's a Magic College Prep High School. That's downtown on Washington.
Okay,
It's called KIP now, but you know.
It was something else before when you graduated.
Yeah,
I got you. Class up.
2010.
2010.
I dug 10.
10. So, growing up, right?
Yeah.
Outside of music, what was it that you wanted to do? Like, what was you into when you were growing up?
I ain't gonna cap. I wanted to be a scientist. Like,
you wanted to be a scientist?
I wanted to be a chemist. I wanted my own lab coat, my own lab.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I was the shit in science too. That was the
Science
only
my
one that
shit.
could keep my attention in high school.
Yeah, like.
But I the atoms and the this and that, all this shit.
Man, I got that. That's just her. Like
Straight up.
Yeah, like it's like I was born with it. Like
Straight up.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's just like I just love that shit.
Okay, so want to be a scientist. Okay, so want to be a scientist, right? What was your science project? What you was most proud of out of school the whole time?
Man, I ain't even make it that far.
Yeah.
Man, I was in college and I dropped out when my brother died, but I had got my lab coat by then, but it was like, it was too much pressure because my brother like my best friend, you know, so it was like, damn, like I'm doing finals, dropping tours, like I can't do this shit. Grabbed my lab coat, left, and went back.
And that was in college. But what in high school? What was the biggest?
In high school,
like you know how you make volcanoes and shit like that.
We didn't do none of that. We was our school was ghetto. Like it was a college prep school, but it was ghetto. We was all hood babies, you know, everybody from OPs,
on Fallon Place,
yeah,
okay.
Cochran, Southside, Peabody, all them in there, all at once. So
yeah. What? It wasn't no problem then, was it?
What?
It was all the problems.
All the problems. Y'all know what the fuck going
Murphy
on.
Blair was in there too?
Murphy Blair, everybody was in there. JBL.
Yeah. Wow.
Shout out to everybody though. Like, straight up.
And I want to say this because I can tell, like you said, you from Cochran and stuff.
Yeah.
Being down there, were you most comfortable with people that were growing up just like you?
Yeah, most definitely, because they can relate to what you're talking about. Like I learned how to converse more now. Like my vocabulary done got better, but at first it was like strictly street hood. We say Charlie and Simone where I'm from. And,
I got you.
And y'all know what we talking about.
Talk that shit,
you know,
right. And everybody might not know what that is.
Exactly.
Got you. Okay, so I've been watching your shit too. You've been doing your thing. Shout out to Views from the Art.
Shout out Views from the Art.
They've been tapped in with you for a long time. Like you've been up there a couple times, man.
Yeah, that's big network.
Yeah, I swear to God. I heard that you played basketball too.
Yeah, I used to hoop.
Chopper! I got Chopper in the motherfucking building.
Chopper!
I want to make sure
Chopper.
They can hear him. You can't hear him.
That was definitely my nickname.
Okay, you played basketball. You had hoop dreams too. How tall are you?
Man, I'm like 5'5" with brown eyes.
She took it straight to some like sexual shit. Like, yeah, I'm a bad one, yes, me. 5'5" with brown eyes. So, alright, what position did you play at basketball?
Man, I played shooting guard and point guard.
Okay.
I wanted to play center, but I wasn't tall enough. I thought I was tall enough.
You had this center heart. You just didn't have the center height.
Yeah.
So why you stop playing basketball?
Man, I fell on my knee one day at practice. Like, we was scrimmaging. Fell on my knee. Man,
Took you out the game.
Yeah, say like a ligament tore or something. I don't know what happened, but I was hurt, icing my knee on the sideline, crying. Like, basketball was my shit. I played volleyball too, but basketball was really my shit. Like,
you played volleyball too?
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay, so with all of that going on, right? What would you say that you fell in love with music?
Music, always been a part of it. My family is music oriented, so then my big brother, I used to watch him, like, he'd come home and have a notebook full of raps and words and
poetry
so
and all that.
Yeah, like, what you doing in here? Let us hear something. We go out with these guys and they do a show, they go perform, he come back telling us, we like, what? So start rapping like that.
Okay, so the first artist you looked up to was your brother.
My big brother, exactly.
Straight up.
That's the whole reason why I'm still doing this to this day.
Wow, I thought you was.
Long live Sciatic King, man.
Man, long live him, man. I thought you were gonna say somebody on TV or something. That's even harder. That's even harder. So, okay, how did you get introduced where it was like, I can probably do it too?
Man, long live Vegas Seals, you heard me?
Shout out to Vegas Seals, man.
Vegas Seals, man.
R.I.P. Bob, man. I know him as Bob.
On my mama, we down at the curve at Granny Bean House. On the curve, it smell like
on
crack
University?
on the first, yes.
On University.
Shout out Uncle June. Oh, y'all, man, that's the first time I recorded some shit at Uncle June. Shout out DJ D-Boy, man. This shit goes back.
Right.
Yeah, I seen Takeover, Long Live Takeover. Man, down in June studio, we used to get it cracking. Shout out Buzzy, shout out DCG, them curve guys.
Yeah.
Shout out all them. That's who I first started rapping with.
Okay.
Besides my cousin, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you even tap in with all of those people that was over there? Like, how did you know that they was making music? This was all because your brother was doing it and you was around people?
My brother didn't used to be around. My brother from the Dub, so he used to be over there on them ways.
Got you.
Yeah, my daddy for real. Like, my daddy know all them people. So when I'm outside with my daddy, he around these niggas. So I'm around these niggas.
Yeah,
you know, so,
I'm with you.
Hey, that's how it went.
Okay, so when the first time did you get in the studio, in the booth, and be
it
like,
was hot as fuck.
like it is now at the radio station?
June was upstairs. He said, "Hey, I heard you got that shit on you. I was gonna drop a beat." He dropped a beat. I went in there and did that shit.
Straight up, killed it just like that.
Yeah, Bob popped out, Buzzy popped out, hopped on.
So the first one you laid down was like that.
Like that. 4 minute murder. Y'all know what the fuck. 4 minute murder. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
You jumping off the porch and the shit just hot like that?
Man, it's been like that since hey, no cap, like for real.
So okay, we moving around. We got all these curve guys. Shout out to everybody over there fucking with it. Outside of them, who was telling you like, yeah, you nice with this shit?
My cousin. Shout out El, Trip, Moolah, my sister, Molly. She my mama, my auntie, long live my auntie Pam. She like, hey, don't never stop doing this shit. Before she died, she like, you got it, like. So yeah.
And it was like that. When did you? What would you say personally for you was like something that? What separates you from other artists out there? And I ain't even just saying female, the guys too. Like artists in general that separates you from all those other artists.
Man, I got my own style. I don't try to ride no type of wave. I'm trying to create wave. I ain't jumping on what's hot in St. Louis or what's trending. I'm doing my own shit. Like I got a up and coming project I'm working on right now. I know we just dropped no features, but I got a whole gospel album I'm finna.
That's hard.
Ain't nobody did that. I'm on my social shit right now. I'm the first one to do it. Straight up, like, and I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes and none of that. Like,
but it is what it is.
Hey man, say man.
How did you come up with your name too? I wanted my daddy name Goonie. They called my daddy Goonie and he a twin. And this was before like the Plies and all that when they was like Goonie and stuff like that.
That's how it happened for real. Plies started that goon shit like back when I was in high school and I used to be rowdy as fuck, like a little thuggish, ruggish, little bone.
We talked a little bit off her, go ahead.
So everybody like she a little goon, but she a girl goon though, so she a goon.
Goonie. Yeah, I'm with you.
That's how it went.
That's I.E. That mean hurt. We're gonna get into some more music, man. Introduce this No Weapon Formed Against Me Shall Prosper, man.
It's Empress Goonie, man. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Hey, when the devil trying to take y'all joy, hey, just say that right there and it's over with.
Y'all know what's going on, Streetz 105.1. Turn your radios up.
Yeah. No weapon formed against me shall. All family, no friends. Family's who you make it. Tune in, Kenny Mo. That's your favorite cousin too. Formed against me shall prosper. Yeah. So look, basically all I'm saying is stay focused and walk out here, man. Stay praying, stay out the way. You know, play ball when it's time to play ball. St. Louis, St. Louis, you got that? Well, get down then. Act like. Yeah.
I mean, it was only right we played that after you said you got that gospel record on the record.
And shout out 12. They tried to lock me up the day after mother. I ain't gonna say they tried to lock. They locked me up. They throw away the key though, you know, right out on their ass.
And I think it's all because now I've heard the story. I know we chopping it up right now, but it's like now you trying to change and you standing on the fact that you got this straight and narrow going on, and they trying to pull you back.
Man, like what the fuck? The devil be trying. That's why I made that song.
So okay, we had a couple projects come out before this project. We had Smoke and Mirrors project drop.
Yes, sir.
And that was earlier this year, right?
Yep.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about the inspiration behind that project.
What, the Not For The Week?
Oh,
Out
yeah.
for the week, man, I was going through a toxic ass relationship. I ain't even gonna cap y'all down. Like, relationship was the most toxic shit I ever been through. So I was just giving my story on it, you know.
I got you. I'm walking with you. And then you had the track. Was New Nigga Please on that?
Yeah, New Nigga Me Please.
New Nigga Me Please. Talk to me.
New Nigga Me Please. Man, I'm just like, man, I'm so done with this nigga. Like, New Nigga Me Please. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, this ain't it.
Okay, so walking into it, I know it wasn't toxic as soon as it.
Nah, you know how it goes.
After the honeymoon stage, you get a little.
Yeah.
All right, so when you dating and stuff, what is something that you looking for going into the relationship?
Like, you gotta, first of all, stand on your own. Like, you gotta have your own little foundation. Especially if I'm standing on my own. I don't need you to be nothing less than what I got going on.
Okay, I'm with that.
And then, like, just be truthful. As long as you honest and you loyal, that's cool. Like, niggas be getting in line, trying to make themselves be something they ain't, just to try to impress me. Like, I ain't even looking for that. I got my own paper. I got my own, you know, come as you are type shit. Like,
I ain't mad at that.
You know,
when your birthday?
December 14th.
You a Sagittarius.
I am.
Yeah, you crazy. You want to fight all the time.
Not all the time.
Everything is a mental thing with you. Everything. If it ain't for the fellas out there, y'all fellas. If mentally she ain't even seen it in the future, her shit ain't gonna work for you.
Man. In
real life, I know what's going on with
that's
the Sagittarius, right?
Yeah, Sagittarius.
So okay, who are some other people outside of the clique that you work with? And I wanna get into the Loaded Gang and how you tapped in with them. But who are some other people you work with?
Other people I work with, like I said, the Curb guys, Boys and them, everybody from Smoke and Mirrors. Who else I been working with? I work with Raleigh on their Keys and Glocks 2.0. Bino Earth, y'all have heard of him. We got problems. Shout out Brando Bucks. We just dropped an amazing hit called Smoke With Me.
Okay, you need to send me that. I ain't got that. I need that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cafe Double XL, we just dropped another banger.
Okay.
That's called Bonnie and Clyde.
So you working.
Yeah, that's a Caribbean joint too. I'm getting my...
I'm
getting it in.
I say.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican Caribbean now.
So, okay. How did you tap in with the Loaded Gang and all of that? Y'all had a bunch of music. Yeah, how did that come about?
Them guys loaded for real. So they got songs on songs, and they'll just throw you something like, hey, hop on this. So
got you. It was like a great opportunity to just really get on and stand up with some guys that's really wanting to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you feel like a lot of STL artists are lazy? Like they don't like working like that?
They ain't lazy. They just be having motives behind what they got going on. So some nigga want to fuck you for a feature, or like, if you aren't trying to do that, they ain't really trying to fuck with you, or you know, it just be motives.
It be smoking milk.
Yeah.
Okay, so who was some people that you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
Local, St. Louis.
We gonna do St. Louis first, then we just say the dream.
So in St. Louis, who I want to work with, LA Falls for sure.
Okay, shout out to Falls.
Female wise, I'm gonna say Ebony Eyes.
Ooh, you gonna be hard for that. Yeah. The young Ebony Eyes or the older Ebony Eyes?
Both of them.
Both of them. Fuck it, give them both of them.
And the young one.
Okay, I see the young one. I can see that.
She
raw. Shout out my girl E. She hard.
Yeah, Miss Lydia Caesar. She raw. She a singer.
She the singer.
Yeah.
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, don't kill me, y'all. She's married to my boy, the engineer.
Yeah, he's an engineer.
Yeah, I had him up here, man. He was my teacher at EI. I went to EI.
Oh, he was a teacher?
Yeah, well, he was an engineer.
I
went to EI too. I went to EI. When year you went?
I don't even know. I went third whole.
Did you finish?
I ain't.
Okay, so I didn't finish the first time. I had to go back and finish like 4 years later. I went with the first time they started accepting financial aid.
Oh, no.
I went the first go round and then I left because they flunked me on one of the engineering, the what you call it. I was on it like, how you gonna flunk me? Fuck this shit. I quit. Fuck it. And then I went back because I was like, I need to finish this.
That's good though. That's good that you stayed focused and did that. Cause
I really, and it was something that I love to do because once I got the bullshit in college, I went to barber school though. So I used to cut a little hair or whatever. And when I got around the people that was in barbering and cutting hair and stuff like that, the passion they had for it, I had for music. But I didn't, but I knew I couldn't rap.
What?
And I knew once I got to school, I'm like, I ain't got enough patience to sit here and make no beat nigga. I'm the A&R nigga. I'm the A&R nigga. I'm the nigga, you like talking to me, he the rapper, he the nigga that make the beats, he like talking to me. Hey, y'all should talk to each other. Yeah. And then I get a check from that. That's what I learned from school.
That's what Rock be on with the Shout out Rock, man.
Shout out Rock.
Shout out fuck in, for real.
Alright, so you do the music. How has the response been from all the people?
Man, major as fuck, for real. Like, it's a whole level up from where I was at before I started fucking with Smoking Mirrors and Tied In. Like,
so like, break that difference down.
It's like, for one, PR and marketing. Like, that's the hardest part of it. So it's like, with them, it's like set. That shit just, I don't know. I don't even know.
It's in the sauce. It's in the sauce. If we gonna do this, we gonna make sure it look a certain way.
It's in his technique. However Rock be, the dude be just like
on it.
Yeah, like
on it. That's hard. That's hard. And that's hard that you even realize that because a lot of artists just like being artists.
Yeah, nah. You gotta market and PR. That's different. Like, I wish I listened more in marketing class in school, but
yeah,
it's that shit real, for real.
Yeah, I think I was always good at that because that's why I ain't really listen in that class because I was already kind of good at that.
Yeah.
But like now, I'm like an old head with the internet.
What?
Like it look like I know what the fuck I'm doing. No, I'm just trying to.
You be doing your thing though.
Man, I appreciate that. It look like I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You be doing it.
Well, I just know if I make me look good and everybody that come in contact with me, we gonna look good.
Exactly.
And I want us to look good. I'm learning. I don't want to be the only one that look good. I want all us to look good.
Exactly. But there's some people out there that's just selfish like that. They selfish.
I'm finna tell you, I used to be like this. I think I got up here and I was like, it's called the Kenny Mo Show, but it's our show. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. At first, I was just like, nah, I'm be poppin'. I'm be poppin'. And then once I got around people that be like, no, we gotta look out for such like, all right, well, shit, come on. I'm good with that, falling in with what's right too.
That's good because that means you're around like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
And they're gonna help you.
Yeah.
Get further. Y'all helping each other.
And that's dope that you was able, like I said, also because a lot of artists not good at that. They just know how to make music. Yeah. I see you be looking to look. Mm-hmm. You know what you want to do, how you want to do it. You speaking well, you know everything going on. Like I said, I had to sit there and study that shit. Of your shit. Yeah. And it was like, oh, she on it. Oh, okay. All right. It's like that. It's like that. And that's what is exciting to me that people want to come up here and be on the platform where the world can hear you. Because we worldwide now. I think we got some listeners over there in China. They don't even know English, but they know what the fuck we talking about.
They listen to this shit, they be vibed out to it. Yeah. Shout out Ghana, they fuck with me over there.
We got some Ghana shit, they fucking with us too.
They listening.
Oh, we piped up. We piped the fuck up. Alright, so you even got, I know we got the music popping and shit, and this go back to what we were saying about branding and marketing and all that. You got a clothing line too?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so I had started a clothing line when I first started rapping. It really was just my Queen Goonie logo, just throwing it on a bunch of shit. But now I'm trying to get like more like, I don't know, I just wanted to look better than what it was looking like at first.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to update my logo and
what was you seeing out there that made you be like, well, if I could get it like this, and then I'll move forward past this, but I want to get it to even look close to this. Was it something that inspired you?
No, it's more like the designers, like Louis Vuitton, Prada, and all them. So it'd be like, damn, if I'm spending all this money on them, I can go make my own brand.
And then make the money off the shit.
Exactly.
I'm glad you said that. That's my movie. Okay. because that's how I feel about all of the designer and shit. And I think the pandemic showed all us like, hey, you know what? We can, but we can't really afford that shit if the world shut down and you can't make no money.
It's gonna be pointless. Like,
it's gonna be pointless, and you can't wear that shit nowhere. You gonna wear it in the house.
Like,
so now we got everybody making black clothing lines and everybody on it, and they setting the bar high where it's just as expensive as designer and stuff like that. Because I mean,
like shit, you paying for that? Why not?
Pay for that,
and we black on top of that.
And on top of that, if the quality match, because a lot of people be like, if you just if you throw that shit on the Hanes t-shirt, it's the same thing.
You can't be like that.
Yeah.
I understand when you starting out, because I did that. First starting out, definitely. I'm going to get some t-shirts from Gen X. Stamping that shit on there.
Not on there, but like we got to take it to another level too.
Fact.
And you got to put into it, because the more you put into it, is what you get out.
Fact.
So that's dope. That's dope. So what's the name of the clothing line again?
Man, Let Us Design. It's called Let Us Design. It look like lettuce, like the green leaf or some shit. But
let us design. Yeah. That's dope. How the fuck did you
some
go?
Black Lives Matter type shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just be thinking of shit and I be like, okay.
And would you say you had so much bullshit go on with you and your people coming up that you want to turn all that negative into a positive?
Most definitely. That's what it's all about.
I can get that. I get that from it. I get that from it. That's all. I guess we can pop our shit. I think it's time. Red flag. We gotta turn it up.
Yes, sir.
Streetz 105.1. Introduce this shit to the people going in.
This shit is called Red Flag. If y'all going through some toxic shit, tell that nigga Red Flag and new nigga you please.
Turn your radios up.
Broke boy, that's a red flag. Can't live without his homeboy, that shit a red flag. Can't stand that shit on your ass all day or you gon' chase the money. Can't keep your fingernails clean, why would I let you touch me? That's disgusting. Broke boy, that's a red flag. Can't live without his homeboy, that shit a red flag. Can't stand that shit on your ass all day or you gon' chase the money. Can't keep your fingernails clean, why would I let you touch me? That's disgusting. Heard these bitches, had these hoes mad. And if you can't do that, then that's a red flag. I need my nigga to
You talking that shit to them. Red flag.
Got to.
What was the inspiration behind that? I don't even gotta ask it, but shit, goddamn.
Whole bunch of red flags I should have saw before I started throwing shit off the balcony and bleaching clothes and shit.
You a clothes bleacher?
Yes.
You a clothes?
I'ma fuck up your favorite shit.
Your favorite shit.
Your favorite shit. The shit you
the
love
most expensive shit.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
The cheap thing that you wear all the time, I'm fucking that up.
Yes.
You is nuts. I said it. I said it.
Your game, your TV, I'm smoke.
And that red flag is on No Futures, right?
Nope.
Okay, what's red flag on?
Red flag is on Not For The Week.
Not For The Week.
I dropped that in February.
Okay, so they still can go get that too.
Most definitely.
And they can go stream that where they can stream
everywhere. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever the fuck you want to listen to some music at, it's there.
How did you get hip too? Because a lot of artists out there, they send me their music. A lot of artists doing their thing, but they not registering their music.
Man, all you gotta do is go to distrokid.com.
She free sauce right now.
Shout out Zoo and Game Time. They got me hip to that.
Register your music.
Distrokid.com, TuneCore, what's the other one? Make sure y'all have an ASCAP or a BMI too. Y'all definitely need those.
So you can get paid, man. If you send me your music up here, man, when I spin your shit, this is a spin, y'all. We gonna pipe you up. You gonna get paid for it. Like, it don't mean shit that you just put it on YouTube and send me the link.
Make sure y'all buying y'all beats. Don't just be downloading shit.
I was finna ask you about how important was that.
No, that's the most important. Your shit gonna get a copyright claim.
Yeah, all that. All that.
Not playing out here. Them producers ain't making this shit on YouTube for no reason. Y'all know. Y'all got to go out fucking do that. Y'all better hit up Robbie. Y'all better hit up Zoo. Y'all better hit up OMG Noob. Y'all better hit up Alley Knock.
Okay, Alley Knock. Shout out to Alley Knock.
Man, y'all better hit these motherfuckers up. They
Shout
got
out to
it.
Alley Knock. And that's when you bring your ass up there. So, all right, what other producers haven't you worked with that you want to work with?
I haven't worked with Tez Banger. I haven't worked with.
Why I thought you worked with Tez already?
No, we were supposed to work, but we didn't end up working with him.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get you with Tez Banger. He gonna throw you something that's gonna be like.
I'm already
like
knowing. Yeah, we didn't laid out a little format, but we just ain't got to it.
Okay, who else?
I want to work with Ellie Knock. I want to work with New.
Okay. You work with B Hood yet?
Yeah, I work with B Hood. Shout out to B Hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know we didn't get. I asked you earlier, but we didn't get into it. Who did you want to work with? Big on bigger outside of the St. Louis.
They all dead for real, but the alive ones.
All right, who was the dead one? That's hard.
Leah. Yeah.
Shout out to my Capricorn sister Leah. Our birthday the same day.
Tupac.
Okay.
I'm a legendary ass motherfucker. I listen to Whitney Houston.
You listen to the legend.
Like yeah.
So I'm geeked up to hear who you feel like you would want to work with now. That's living. Like that's legendary.
Living. Yeah.
It ain't nobody you want to fuck with. That's hard. You really know. You like tapped into you.
Yeah, like you gotta be centered. You gotta know. Oh shit. But to branch out to some motherfuckers, I'd probably say Dirt, because that's a lot of people's favorite, and I rock with Dirt. But Stunner 4, that's my guy. Like,
Stunner 4, baby.
Y'all want to see me turned up? Turn on some Stunner 4, baby.
Straight up.
What about stand on the couch on y'all?
What about Stunner 4, baby? It's something about it,
It's music. It's that energy. It's that beat. Whatever. I don't know. Stunner 4, come holler at me.
All right, that'll be hard. Yeah, I ain't heard that before, Pretty. That'll be hard.
Stunner 4 lit.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, I work with females, Coyle Ray, Dage Loaf.
I can see the Coyle Ray.
Yeah.
I can see that Dage Loaf. You know, I got like a crush on her.
For real.
I love her little shit.
I love her sound. Everybody be comparing me to her, but you know. So yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
I'll work with her.
Who else?
The legendary status, probably. I want to work with Pharrell, Missy Elliott, them type of motherfuckers.
That's all. You really want to be global.
Yeah, like.
I ain't mad.
I ain't just here for now. I'm here for a while. You heard me?
So I'm glad you brought that up. You have a lot of young people. I heard you talk about your nieces and nephews and all that, looking up to you.
Yeah.
What are you doing positive with all that responsibility?
Man, just trying to watch what I say and do. You know, that's basically it.
Like straight up and down, like I got responsibility. They watching me.
Yeah, like
they know that you a rapper.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
So how do your nieces and nephews treat you?
Normal as fuck. They on tee off on my ass. Talk some shit. Let me walk in. I look crazy. They gonna flame me. Whatever. It ain't nothing. I don't get treated like I'm on no pedestal. None of that shit is normal. Cause I'm their auntie, I'm their cousin or whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, so.
Alright, man. I love everything you got going. I want to tell you live on air. I appreciate you for pulling up.
Man, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Everything you got going on, keep going.
Most definitely will.
Don't stop. I ask all my bosses, because you are your own boss. Everybody that come up here. Short-term goals, long-term goals for you to get out here.
Short-term goals, by the end of this year, I'm gonna try to take a flight, because I never flew on a plane before. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm scared every time I get on it, so don't feel bad. Okay,
yeah,
where you want to go?
I want to go out the country for real. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you ain't trying to bullshit.
Yeah.
You trying to get the global vibe, so I know what kind of music to make.
Everywhere in the United States. I ain't gonna say everywhere, but I've
been some places. So you drove all the places you
did. Yeah, exactly.
What was the farthest you drove to?
New York. That shit was 17 hours.
You drove to New York?
Yeah.
Hey, you hope. I want to give you your dap. Like, you drove to New York?
Drove to New York, man.
Shit.
I really just did on some humbug shit. I was on some hella happy. I had just bought a little BMW and shit, so I'm like, man, let me see how this motherfucker drives.
And drove it to New York?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you want to get out the country for sure, and long term goals.
Long term goals, man.
I heard how you talk about your family, man.
That's all I'm thinking about right now. Like I'm just trying to set it up to where later on everybody just straight, regardless. Like having motherfuckers. I ain't trying to say the white people or whatever.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Motherfuckers got they shit set up.
Yeah. Any kids in the future or what? What you
Yeah,
think?
most
You
definitely.
think like that? Okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
I hate to say it because every time I say that to somebody when they come up here, they end up.
Oh!
so I'm just saying, we just saying in the future. We said
Yeah,
long
right,
time.
right.
We said long time.
Yeah, I want some kids in the future.
If the people want to follow you, how can they follow? Because I thought it was Queen Goonie. It's Empress Goonie.
Empress Goonie everywhere. I ain't really on Facebook or Snapchat, none of that, but you can hit me on Instagram, TikTok a little bit, and YouTube. Empress Goonie.
Empress Goonie.
Yeah.
And you got any shout outs when you get out here too?
Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to
mama. Shout out my daddy.
Shout out to Pop.
Shout out my grannies. All of them. Shout out my sisters, brothers, cousins. I'm talking about everybody, man. Shout out to that 7th Street, baby kids, me.
7th
I'm
Street.
talking about
Cockroach, man. Like,
that's that shit that made me.
That was the first project I went to in the early 90s. And, like my mama's friend, we from the north side.
Shout out the north side.
but my mama's friend stayed in the Cockroach when it was like yellow walls and it was a high rise. Yeah. Like,
I'll never forget
I was scared.
shit.
It was a night floor because y'all elevators used to break off.
All the fucking time.
Yeah.
Stanky, they used to be stanky,
Yeah. I ain't want to say it. You said it. It's real shit.
It is what it is.
And you had a bunch of stand-up people come out of that area, man.
We cool people, man. A lot of people try to say this, that, and the other.
And y'all had the best snooks in the city, too.
We had the best everything.
I ain't gonna say all best of everything.
Best everything.
That snooks and that chicken down there. Ain't no chicken like that snooks chicken down there.
That snooks was lit.
That
snooks was lit. We used to walk to that snooks. Everybody know the cut to the snooks right there.
Did you like it when it was like the other spots when they knocked it down and then it was like
hell nah, that shit gave a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But the center still right there. And man, y'all give me that fellowship center one of these days.
I was just finna say, I heard this in another interview too. You really want to get that center.
I really want from the bottom of my heart, want that.
Yeah.
I called, I'm sending paperwork, I'm doing everything, the right shit to let me get that so I can turn my you know.
Your community up. Yeah, give them something else to inspire.
Because I used to go there when I was a kid and we'd have church and we'd go to YMCA on certain days, you know, just to keep us from out the neighborhood doing all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm trying to.
How long have you been at it, man, trying to do that?
Man, since 2015.
2015. Don't stop. Don't stop. I ain't heard nobody say that but you.
So somebody else was trying to buy it too. He like a NBA player, so he from here though, not Jason Taylor.
Ben McLemore?
I think so. I was in a little meeting and we was talking about it and they was like, you know my boy.
But he from Western. So he ain't got the heart that you got.
That's what I'm saying, like that's me.
Yeah, that's you. That's
my
you.
Stomach ground.
What would be the first thing you'd do if you got that motherfucker?
Man, I'm gonna rebuild the church. We used to play chess in there, so I'm gonna rebuild the church first and do something for the homeless because they be sneaking in there breaking them. Stop breaking them windows, man. That's gonna cost me.
Yeah.
They
trying to move all the homeless people from right over in that area too.
Yeah.
That's fucked up too, cause they knocked down the Greyhound too. Mm-hmm. That was over that way too. Man. They knocked a lot of stuff down.
They doing a whole lot of different.
So what you think if they get another football team down there and try to knock all the rest of that stuff?
I'm gonna cry. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna see me cry real tears that day.
Yeah,
like,
man.
For real.
Yeah, cause you see what they doing with the OPs. You seen that?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, you seen it. Oh shit, the curve. Ain't no more curve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Man, that shit crazy.
Keep at it. I think if the way you from that area. You're doing what you need to do so then you can go back and it'll be smooth sailing.
I'm just trying to turn a negative to a positive. That's all. Don't think about, she from her, she gonna whoop you down.
Yeah, no, I'm from her, so I know how it is.
Yeah, I know these people. I know how we gonna, know how it's supposed to be.
Generational shit, man.
Yeah.
I told y'all this was gonna be a good one. I was excited, man. Streetz 1051. Yeah, it was all love. You made my job easy. Streetz 1051, man. Make sure you tap in with me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, same time. Got another special guest, man. Shout out to my girl, man. I call her all hail the queen, but she Empress now. Empress. She turned it all the way up.
No, got to. One day I'm gonna be goddess.
Streetz 105.1, so you understand what the fuck going on. Turn your radios up.